What is going on, guys? It is your boy Jason Love coming at you with another video about non-CDL and CDL Hotshot. In this video, it's been much requested that I go over the different paperwork you need to have in your truck legally, and then the different paperwork you should have in your truck anyways, to kind of help out you guys so you know you have the right paperwork in your truck. So if you do get an inspection, you have everything ready to go. But before I get into this, I want to say thank you guys to everybody who subscribed to my channel. This Friday, we are going to have another Hotshot podcast. This week we're going to have Load Miser on. Super awesome guy. If you haven't checked out his channel, I'll put it down below. But it's going to be Friday at 6 p.m. Mountain Time. Find your time zones. It's like 7 p.m. if you're in Texas. He's in Kentucky. It's 7 p.m. So just find your time zones. Be there, guys. It's going to be super awesome. Could possibly be the best one we've had yet. We've had some really good ones, though, so we'll see what happens. But yeah, back to the video. So yeah, guys, I'm going to go over the different things you should have in your truck legally, or you need to have in your truck legally, and then I'll add a couple things that you should have in your truck to kind of help you out as well. But I would say first off, you should go and buy yourself a binder. Super easy to keep all the paperwork in the binder. So if you get pulled over by the DOT and they're like, hey, we want to do an inspection, level 2, can we see all your paperwork? You're just like, hey, do you want me to give you this binder? You want me to take it out for you? Like, I have everything ready to go right here. You're going to start off on a good foot with them. You won't have any problems. It'd be much better than finding a ton of paperwork just wadded up and thrown everywhere. But yeah, guys, I'm going to go over this real quick, and if you guys have any more questions, put them down below. So first off, obviously, you're going to need the truck registration. That's pretty easy. Just have either a copy of it or have the actual truck registration in there. Don't have a copy of it. You'll need your trailer registration in there. If you just bought your trailer, you can have your bill of sale. Have a copy of your bill of sale. Make sure that clearly states what day you bought it, the VIN of the trailer, who owns the trailer, and make sure that if you bought it for the business and you're going to register the business, make sure the business's name is on the trailer registration. That's something that's pretty important, or it's on the bill of sale as well. So yeah, have your truck registration and your trailer registration. Have a copy of your annual inspection. That's really important for both the truck and the trailer. So either have, the originals or a copy of them in there, and they have to be up to date. If they're not, you are going to get a violation there. Obviously, a copy of your insurance, a copy of your medical card, the lease agreement. So this stuff is important. So if you're leased on to a company, if you're an owner-operator leased on, you're going to have your lease agreement, right? Because you're basically running these companies' numbers and you're running these company's insurance, but you do have to have proof that you're actually leased on to this company. That is something that's super important. So do not forget that. So when you sign your lease agreement with your company, make sure that they make a copy of it and they put it in your binder for you. You put it in your binder. So if you get pulled over, that police officer knows for a fact legally that you are running, your DOT numbers and such. And the last thing you're going to need, inspection instructions for your ELD. This is something a lot of people miss. When you get the Keep Trucking ELD, for example, they actually send you a little card that kind of says inspection information. You just stick that in your binder. If you don't have it, it is a violation, so make sure you have it. So if you're running a non-CDL setup, that's basically everything you need to have in as truck paperwork goes. You also need paper logs. Don't forget paper logs. So you legally have to have paper logs whether you use them or not. Because if your ELD malfunctions, you need to have your paper logs ready to go. So make sure you have a logbook of paper logs. You can buy them off of basically any truck stop sells paper logs, so you can just buy a book of them. Chances are you aren't going to use them, but if your ELD does malfunction, or if it's not reading your time correctly, you definitely have to use them, and you definitely need to have them in your truck. So yeah, that's everything you need if you are a non-CDL setup legally, what you have to have in your truck. If you are a CDL setup, you will have to have like your IRP cab card, and you'll have to have your IFTA agreement, those two things. So if you're doing a CDL setup, you'll have to have those two things. If you're doing a non-CDL setup, you have to have everything else. Also, I would buy a ton of blank BOLs, bill of ladings. So if you ever get pulled over by the DOT and you're hauling anything, they're going to ask for the BUL usually. They're going to know where you're coming from, where you're going, who you're hauling this for, like yada, yada, yada. You give them the BUL, and then they'll have that information. But sometimes, being Hotshots, we pick up from job sites and stuff, some places that aren't super official, so they might not give you a BUL. If that's the case, you definitely need to make one, a handwritten one, and make sure you get it signed at the end, because a lot of times, even though they don't give you a BUL, that broker's still going to want to see a BUL. Your factory company is going to want to see one. So make sure you have blank BOLs, you have paper logs, and you have all the other paperwork you need. But guys, yeah, if you have this in your truck, you're going to be perfectly fine during inspections when it comes to paperwork time, and you'll be good to go. But yeah, guys, I love you guys so much. Don't forget this Friday, we're going to have that Hotshot Q&A with Load Miser, Super Beast. And thank you guys for watching this video. Hope you all have a great day.